The new Trump tariffs will kill most Amazon FBA sellers because the tariffs are currently at 145% and they may go up to 245%, all the way up to 400 or 600% on China. But what you probably don't realize is that these new tariffs just created a loophole, a new way to make money on Amazon that nobody is talking about. And before we get into that, let's go over a quick history lesson of the tariffs and explain how this affects Amazon sellers, and then we'll go into how you can use this to your advantage. In January of 2025, Trump took office, and on day one, he raised all the different import tariffs up to 10% from every country because he wanted to protect American jobs and bring manufacturing back to the US. Now, this is not going to be a political video. I don't care if you're pro-Trump or anti-Trump. All I care about is how this is going to be affecting you making money online by selling products on Amazon. But I will share with you, in February, when tariffs were 10%, I made $84,000 in revenue, around $36,000 in profit. Then in March of 2025, Trump bumped up tariffs specifically on countries like China and on specific categories up to 25%. And my numbers, despite the tariffs going up, stayed about the same. In fact, they actually went up a little bit. I did $92,000 in revenue, over $38,000 in profit. But then in April, something crazy happened, something that no one expected. Trump raised the tariffs up to 145%, which is crazy because a lot of times what Amazon sellers are doing is they're buying products overseas at a discounted price so they could flip them on Amazon for that increased price. For instance, let's say you're buying a product in China for $10 and you're selling it on Amazon for $30. Usually the way this would work is you're selling it for $30, you'd have to subtract out the $10 that you're paying for the product and then subtract out another $10 for all the different Amazon fees, and you'd be left with a profit of $10. However, with the 145% tariff, that means that that same product costs you $10, but you're gonna have to pay an additional $14.50 in tariffs, meaning that product now costs you $24.50. Then when you subtract out the Amazon fees, that would mean that you're losing money at $30 a unit, which means that you need to raise your price from $30 all the way up to $50 just to make around the same amount of profit. And I've had a number of students that just spent around $10,000 on a production run, and now they're looking at paying a tariff of $14,500, meaning that they're gonna have to spend $24,500 just to get those products into the United States. And the scary part about this is Trump is talking about raising tariffs up to 245%, all the way up to 400 to 600%. But before I go any further, I wanna be clear that in the month of April, the cost of my products actually did not go up. And there's a specific reason why I'll get to later in this video on why that is. And my sales numbers stayed around the same. I'm on track to do around $95,000 in revenue in April and around $40,000 plus in profit. And if you're new to the channel, my name is Travis and I've been selling on Amazon for around 10 years now. And so make sure to smash the like button. And there are 3 big things that you have to know if you want to still make money with Amazon, and I'm gonna explain the loophole that I keep referencing in just a minute here. But the first thing is Chinese sellers are pretty much doomed because they cannot avoid the tariffs. If you are a seller that's based in China, you have no choice but to pay these tariffs, which are pretty much going to bankrupt you. However, this leads me to point number 2. If you're a US seller or you're a seller in Australia or Europe, you can avoid these tariffs. How? 1, you don't need to get your products manufactured in China. Trump is specifically targeting China. There are a lot of other countries that can manufacture your products for you, including the United States. But not just the United States, India, Taiwan, Japan, Korea, even the entire continent of Africa is starting to get more involved in manufacturing of goods. And that's not even to mention the United States. And here's the loophole that's been created. It actually makes it so that the price of products are going to go up, which means that it's more competitive for you to be able to manufacture your products in the United States. And 80+% of the products that I sell on Amazon are manufactured here in the United States. So here is the secret. If you want to continue to have success with Amazon in 2025, the new loophole that's been opened up is to start selling products in the category of consumables, cosmetics, any kind of product that you would not want to manufacture in China. This is your golden opportunity. And if you watch this channel, you know that my number one product right now is Carnivore Electrolytes. It's an electrolyte product that you drink, you put it in your body. And let me ask you, would you rather pay $20 for an electrolyte product that's manufactured in China, or would you rather pay $40 for an electrolyte product manufactured in the United States? Most people would pay an extra premium to get a product manufactured in the United States because of the higher level of quality. Nobody wants to put things manufactured in China into their body. It's just not a good idea. They don't have the same safety standards. And right now you can take advantage of this opportunity by creating premium consumable products. And it's easy to do this. In fact, in just a few days, I'm gonna be going live here on YouTube every day from May 6th to May 14th, showing you how I can create an Amazon FBA business live in just 7 days. I'm gonna start at 10 a.m. PST, which is 1 p.m. EST, every single day, May 6th through May 14th, and walk you through step-by-step the entire process of creating a premium consumable product and show you how easy it is to actually do this. And this is the key to having success on Amazon in 2025. You need to create a premium niche down product. There is over 2,000 different listings for electrolyte powders on Amazon. Yet I have a brand that's gonna do $1 million in sales this year. And the reason why it's gonna do so much money in sales is because one, it's premium, and two, it's niche down. What I mean by that is my product isn't for everyone. I specifically called it Carnivore Electrolytes, meaning that it's perfect for people on the carnivore diet. So if you're on some other diet, this isn't the product for you. And if someone searches on Amazon, Carnivore Electrolytes, my product's gonna pop up first. And if they're on the carnivore diet, it's gonna be so obvious for them that this is the perfect product that they're gonna click on this product and they're gonna buy this product because it's just a no-brainer. All the other products, it's a little bit unsure if they're fit for the carnivore diet. I made a product that was a no-brainer, perfect product that when it shows up on search results, people know that it's perfect for them. And I'm gonna show you next week on the live exactly how to do this. But I do wanna share with you, if you are interested in learning step-by-step from me how to start your own Amazon business, next week I'm also gonna be opening up 50 spots for my Amazon FBA program, the Passion Product Formula. And this is a program where I hold your hand, I show you in depth how to sell on Amazon using this method. And I've taught thousands of people this method for creating what I call a passion product. And another thing that's very important to remember is that as a business owner, you control the price. A lot of people forget about this. They think that when their costs go up, that it's not gonna be profitable to run a business on Amazon. But remember, if your costs go up, so does everybody else's costs, which means prices go up and ultimately the consumer has to pay the price. So that's the cool thing about being a business owner, is that as soon as your costs go up, you can raise the price and you end up making the same amount of money. If you look over the last 30 years, inflation has constantly gone up and up and up, and business owners aren't making less money, they're actually making more money. Why? Because they control the price of their product. You've probably heard your parents say that back in my day, you could get gas for a nickel or a loaf of bread for a nickel. Maybe your grandparents are saying this, but obviously, if someone were to still try to sell a loaf of bread for a nickel, they'd be losing money. Why? Because the price of things have gone up, and so the business owner has raised their price. And so this is what I want to share with you is the amount of freedom you have when you're the business owner. You're able to adjust your pricing, and it sucks for the consumer, but at the end of the day, if the consumers want the products, they're going to pay the prices. And with that being said, if you don't believe me, tune in just a couple days, May 6th through May 14th. I'm gonna be showing you live right here on YouTube how I create an Amazon FBA business in just 7 days. It's not that hard to create an Amazon business if you know what you're doing. And I'll be showing you step by step how to do it. Also, a reminder that if you do want to join my Amazon FBA program, it is only 50 spots available. It's a first come, first serve. Once those spots fill up, we're closing registration. We're gonna have registration open for 1 week max because we wanna get on this opportunity to get on this loophole as soon as possible. So there is a link down below in the description to sign up for the waitlist and be the first to know as soon as I open up registration. And I am going to be opening up that registration on May 7th and closing it on May 14th, or when we get 50 people to sign up. And the reason we're limiting it to 50 spots is I want to make sure we don't have too big of a group. I want to make sure that my coaches and I can give as much support to everybody that signs up. So again, link down below in the description, or I will see you next week here live on YouTube.